The garden update is the newest update to come to Hypixel Skyblock, and as it sounds, it's a garden update. There is farming involved with it. Shocker. But for the first time in a while, you can actually make a ridiculous amount of money from farming, which is what I'm going to be going over. But first, subscribe and like that button. If you don't, I'll eat you. No, I'm joking, but seriously, subscribe please. Alright, so first let's go over what the best crops are. Obviously, it's a farming update. Obviously, the main point of this update is to farm. But what's the best thing to farm? Well, keep in mind this video is recorded around 2 weeks after the update. Things might change a little bit. But there's 3 main things you're probably going to want to be farming. First off, wheat. Wheat has risen in price by so much. I'm talking like a lot. I think 10 times to 20 times is around average for how much wheat has risen by. And as such, you can make a ridiculous amount of money. Especially if you're a new player, just grab a rookie hoe and start farming wheat. You can make like 4 to 6 million coins an hour. Depends on how much farming fortune you have and all that fancy stuff. Besides that, the other good crop is pumpkin. Pumpkin has gone up in price a good amount. Pumpkin's also pretty decent for farming EXP. So, it's nice if you want to level up your farming, I guess. Which, really, I should be doing, because farming 29 is not too great. The last crop I'm going to be going over, I think it might be getting patched or has been patched. Cactus. Cactus doesn't look like it's gone up a whole lot in price, but it is one of the 4 armor sets, or 4 items you can farm with the squash armor, giving you a chance to drop the wonderful fermentos, which are worth a pretty hefty amount. With farming all those crops, you can make anywhere from like 4 to 8 million coins per hour. It really just depends on how good your setup is. If you're rocking full max fermento with like max stuff farming cactus, you'll be making probably more than 8 million coins an hour. Either way, on to something a little bit more fun. Flips. Now these flips aren't really going to die out anytime soon, because they haven't died out and it's been 2 weeks since the update released. First one, Jacoby tickets, or Jacob tickets. This is a staple. Whenever Jacob has an event, which happens I believe every hour, if you get anywhere from bronze to gold, you get a certain amount of Jacob tickets. And this is where you can make so much money. Because right after the farming event happens, most players just insta-sell their tickets. Meaning if you create a buy order, you can make a lot of profit. For example, a buy order for 1,000 Jacob tickets will cost you 38 million coins. But you can sell 1,000 Jacob tickets for 42 million coins. Meaning I just made a 4 million coin flip if that was to actually go through. And it's already filling a good amount. Generally speaking, I find because people sell Jacob tickets instantly a lot, I can usually get 2,000 to 4,000 Jacob tickets every single time a Jacob Fest ends. Now, on the note of Jacob events, when Jacob events also end, you get turbo books. Turbo books help you farm more. But there's a lot of flips you can do with them. For example, turbo cacti, you can buy 16 of them, which is enough to craft them into a tier 5 book. You can buy it for 7.6 million coins. If that sells, and I get a tier 5 book for 7.6 million coins, I can sell it instantly for 8 million coins, or on sell offer for 11 million coins, which is insane. And pretty much, not all, but most every turbo book does this. Now, there's varying levels of profit. For example, Kane I could buy for 660k and sell for 800k, or 1.4 million. And Carrot I can buy for 2.5 mil and sell for 3.7. But you make a shit ton of money doing this. Honestly, my personal recommendation is just to put a buy order up for like for 16 of pretty much every turbo book that makes profit. And then if you, as they sell, you start crafting them up. If you can't craft them quite into tier 5, you can always insta buy a book or 2. Or you can just sell them at tier 4s and still make a pretty good amount of money. Now we're going to head back to the garden. And I'm going to show the compost method, or the AFK method you can use to make a bunch of profit. First off, there's a compost machine. How it works is incredibly simple. You put in organic matter, or biofuel. You put in fuel or biofuel, and organic matter, which is any plant stuff. And it will consume a 4,000 organic matter and a 2,000 fuel, and it'll give you a compost. And you'll get one every 10 minutes if this thing is full, which you can sell instantly for 100k per. Now, the easiest way to do this is through enchanted melon blocks. At least that's what I found. You'll only need 8, as each enchanted melon block gives you, or 8 enchanted melon blocks gives you 40,000 organic matter, which is the max you can have. spend around 100 to 200k on fuel. You're spending maybe 300 to 400k for the entire thing, and then you get 10 compost, which you can sell for 1,000,000 coins to make 600k profit every, hour and a half or something like that. It's pretty damn good for an AFK, considering you have to do literally nothing. Although I do really wish the organic matter could go up to like 400,000, but that's just my personal preference. Now we're going to journey somewhere a little bit different. We're going to go to the Crimson Isles for our next money-making method. Yes, this is still related to the garden, okay? I know it seems shocking, but it is. Here is why the Crimson Isle is such a good money-making method for the garden. When the garden released, obviously everything garden-related or farming-related went up. This is the same for mushroom cows, which is the best farming pet if you have a good setup. And epic ones go for 4.7 million coins. Legendary ones go for 8.3 million coins. Now, in order to craft mushroom pets, it's very simple. First off, you need to have the collection in Mycelium. Go away from the Magma Cube. But once you have, if I could ever click the right thing, Mycelium collection, you need to get to Mycelium 8, and you can craft a mushroom cow pet, which requires around, I believe, 500k in enchanted Mycelium, an egg, and 128 digested mushroom. Now, how do you get digested mushroom? It is very simple. You get it from these mushroom bowls. Every time you kill one of these mushroom bowls, it has a chance to drop a digested mushroom. And trust me, you make a lot of money. So just for reference, I farmed mushroom bowls for 10 minutes and I was able to get 102 digested mushrooms. And I don't think I had insane luck or anything. But how I do it's very simple. I have a fire veil, I got my hype, and with this combination I can one-shot them. I go through a lobby, pretty much kill every mushroom bowl I find, pull a good move and just eradicate everyone in my way. But then once everything's pretty much cleared out, I just go hub and warp back into a different lobby. And by doing that, I can get 100 digested mushroom in 10 minutes or 600 digested mushroom an hour, a little over, which is around 5 pet crafts. Now, of course, from each pet craft, we're also going to need to get 128 enchanted mycelium, which will cost you 600k, and an enchanted egg, which will cost you 200k. And including the cost, if you only get mushroom cows, you can make around 20 million coins an hour if you only get epics. If you only get legendaries, you can make around 38 million coins an hour from doing this. And if you get a mix of both, you'll probably make a ballpark 25 to 32 million coins per hour. So take that how you will, but I highly recommend farming mushroom cows to make money from the garden update, which makes no sense thinking about it, but at the same time, money's money, right? And now that we're done with that, finally, we're going to talk about Jacob. We've mentioned his events, we've mentioned Jacob events, we've mentioned how you can make money from turbo books, how you can make money from Jacob tickets. We haven't actually mentioned the rewards if you get a gold medal. Now, gold medals are hard to get, but a gold medal will allow you to get pretty much everything you need for this. Generally speaking, what's going to make you the most money are going to be things such as the mathematical blueprint and everything that helps you farm stuff faster. It costs you a gold medal and 32 Jacob's tickets, which you get if you get a gold medal. And although it's hard, if you can get gold medals, you make so much money. You don't even have to sell them to individual people. You can just buy cacti cutters, put them on AH, and sell them for 4.5 million coins per. Or sorry, it's cactus knife, not cactus cutter. But you can just put them on AH for 4.5 million coins per off rip, which means from every Jacob event, just from the gold medal, you're making 4.5 million coins, not including the Jacob tickets, because I believe you get a stack from a gold medal, or the actual farming stuff you get. And I could be wrong about the Jacob tickets from a gold medal. I've never gotten a gold medal, because I suck at farming. Fun fact, right? I'm farming whopping 29. Farming 29 ain't gonna cut it for pretty much anything. So I highly recommend participating in medals, or in these events, if you can get a gold medal. Even if you can't, if you see, for example, an update or a farming thing like the cactus, participate in it, even if you only get bronze. Because if you get bronze, you'll get the turbo book, and turbo cacti books, as we've discussed, go for a lot of money. So even if you only get bronze for some of the higher cost books, it is still worth it. With all these things, from every Jacob ticket or Jacob event, you can make so much money. if you're able to get a gold medal, if you're able to create biotas from Jacob tickets beforehand, if you're able to turbo book flip, oh my god, do you make bank. I'm tracking Jeffrey Bezos levels of bank over here, alright? Either way, if you guys want to take this video, subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.